The night was buzzing with energy as the upscale club drummed with music and the dance floor was a sea of moving bodies. Jungkook had invited you to join him and his friends for a night out, promising it would be fun. You agreed, excited to spend time with him in a social setting away from the prying eyes and expectations of everyday life. You stood near the bar, sipping your drink and watching Jungkook as he chatted animatedly with his friends. His ex Sujin was there too, her eyes lingering on Jungkook more than necessary. You could not help but feel a twinge of insecurity. Are you okay? Jungkook asked, appearing by your side suddenly. His voice was gentle, but there was a hint of impatience in his eyes. Yeah, I'm fine, you replied with a forced smile, just watching. He frowned slightly but did not press further. Instead, he took your hand and led you to the dance floor. As you danced, you tried to shake off the uneasy feelings, focusing on the rhythm and the warmth of his hand in yours. Later, as the night wore on, you found yourself standing with Jungkook and his friend, Sujin included. She was talking about old times and Jungkook was laughing along, clearly enjoying the reminiscence. You felt like an outsider. Your presence almost on intrusion. Intrusion. Remember that time we got lost in Paris? Sujin laughed, touching Jungkook's arm lightly. Yeah, that's for something. Jungkook chucked. We were so clueless. You could not take it anymore, Jungkook. Can we talk? You asked, your voice barely above a whisper. He turned to you, his expression annoyed. What is it, Ryan? Where is the middle of something? I need to talk to you. It's important. With a sign, he excused himself and followed you to a quietly corner of the club. What is it, Ryan? He asked again. His phone triggers now. Now. I feel like I am invisible here, Jungkook. You said trying to keep your voice steady. You are spending all your time with Sujin and I am just here. Oh, for God's sake, Ryan, he snapped. You are being ridiculous, Sujin. In my friend, you are my girlfriend. Can't you just trust me for once? It's not about trust, Jungkook. It's about respect. You have not even looked at me all night. Respect? You want respect? His voice rose, drawing the attention of a few people nearby. Maybe if you were not so insecure, we would not be having this conversation. Insecure? You repeated, your heart pounding. I am insecure because you make me feel this way. You never reassure me, never make me feel like I matter. Maybe because you don't. He spat out his words like a slap to your face. Maybe you are just a placeholder until something better comes along. Tears welled up in your eyes, but you refused to let them fall. I can't believe you just said that, he whispered. And I can't believe you are making a scene over nothing, he shot back. In that moment, Sojin approached, her expression curious. Everything okay here? Perfectly fine, Jungkook said, his voice dripping with Ryan. He just can't handle a little competition. You felt the blood drain from your face. Competition, you echoed. Barley, apple to breath. Is that what this is to you? A game? Maybe it is, he replied coldly. And right now, you are losing. Before you could respond, his hand came up and slapped you across the face, the sound echoing in the sudden silence. You stumbled back, clutching your cheek, your eyes wide with shock. The entire club seemed to go silent, and everything. And everyone turned to look at the commotion. You saw the honor of Sujin's face, the shock on Jungkook's friends' faces, and the growing anger in your own eyes. Jungkook, you whispered, your voice shaking. I can't believe you did that. He stared, he stared at you, his expression unreadable. Maybe now you will learn to keep your mouth shut, he said, his voice dangerously low. The walk home was a blow to tears and disbelief. You could not fathom how the night had spirited so out of control. When you finally reached your apartment, you collapsed on the bed, sobbed, racking your body. The next morning, your cheeks still stung, and the emotion pain was even worse. You knew you could not stay with someone who treated you like that, no matter how much you loved him. Jungkook called multiply times, but you ignored each one. When he showed up to your door, you steeled yourself right to whatever he had to say. Ryan, please let me in, he pleaded from the other side of the door. You took a deep breath and opened the door, facing him with as much strength as you could muster. What do you want, Jungkook? I'm sorry, he said immediately. His eyes filled with regret. I was drunk, and I did not mean it. Please forgive me. Drunk is not an excuse for what you did. You replied, your voice steady. You humiliated me in front of everyone. You hit me. I know, and I'm so sorry, he repeated, reaching for your hand. I love you, Ryan. Please don't leave me. You pull your hand away, shaking your head. Love is not spotted to hurt like this, Jungkook. I deserve better. Jungkook, I deserve better. Please, he begged, his eyes welling up with tears. I can't lose you. I will do anything to make it right. You wanted to believe him, wanted to forgive him, but the pain was too deep. You need to work. You need to work on yourself, Jungkook. This is not just about last night. It's about everything. I can't keep being the one who gets hurt. He looked devastated, but you knew this was the right decision. I hope you find happiness. You said softly, stepping back and closing the door. As you leaned against the door, you felt a strange sense of relief. You were heartbroken but also free. You had taken a stand of yourself for yourself, and that was something to be proud of. In the days that followed, you focused on healing. You spent time with friends, pursued your passion, and slowly the pain began to fade. You knew it would take time, but you were determined to move forward. Jungkook tried to out a few more times, but you remind him you deserve someone who would treat you with respect and love, not someone who would tear you down. Months later, you were at a different club with your friends, laughing and dancing without a care in the world. As you moved to the beat of the music, you felt a tap of your shoulder. You turned to see a familiar face, but not the one who expected. Ryan, hi, Sujin said, smiling warmly. Can we talk? You nodded, following her to a quieter corner. What's up? I just wanted to apologize for that night, she said sincerely. I did not realize how much I was contributing to the problem. I should have repeated your relationship. It's okay, you said, surprised by her honesty. Jungkook and I had our own issues. It was not just about you. Still, I feel bad, she said. I hope you are doing better now. I am He replied with a genius smile. Thank you, Sujin. As you returned to your friends, you felt a sense of closure. The past was behind you, and you were ready to embrace whatever the future held. You had chosen yourself, and that was the greatest victory of all.